Hi everyone, in this tutorial I will be showing you how I made the roses in the Poppy tutorial and in the Valentine collage tutorial. I learned how to do these roses from Rui73. She has a great video out there and she shows you how to do these. I'm going to provide you the link to her video in the description box below. So please be sure and go and check out her tutorial. I start off with saving the paper that the nail forms come on. I save those because you can use them to do different 3D items. They're kind of waxy and your petals will come right off. And just pick out a colored acrylic that you would like to use. I'm going to be using an orange, the one that I used in the Poppy tutorial. I'm just going to start out by placing a ball of the orange acrylic down. You can also let the liquid out of the ball like this. Just add that to that. Now we're going to start out by just flattening the ball and bringing it together to make like a very long square. Okay, and when it kind of turns like a matte color, you can start lifting it off the paper. And it did, and I wet the top of it because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start rolling it. And I kind of wet it right there on the top of it just to make it stay together. And just kind of, you don't have to be like roll it really tight. Kind of loosely. Okay, and just kind of flatten out the little, edges of it. There you go. Here's an up-close look at how the center of the rose should look. Now we're going to start making the rose petals. And as you know, the petals are smaller in the center of the rose and they get larger as they go towards the outer part of the rose. Petals don't have to be perfect. And I mean, you can make little indentations in them like that. It should be ready to pick up soon when you can almost kind of tell it kind of gets a little bit matte, but you don't want it too matte. You just can tell by how pliable and how easy it lifts. This is the base of the petal where we're going to attach it around the center. We're going to attach it around the center here. So let's lift it up. I wet that to work as like a little bit of a glue. It's a bit rubbery right now. And I'm just going to put it like right here, and I'm just going to roll it kind of like around the center part. Now you can see it a little bit better, how I've put it around there like that. Now it's still kind of rubbery, and you can kind of mold those petals any way you want. You can wet them too with the monomer. Just kind of press them down however you want them to go. If you want them to have a little wrinkle or a little fold. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and place it. Don't worry if it looks like it's ripping, because it can be fixed. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. See how it's kind of ripping away? You just grab a little bit more acrylic. Just kind of put it where you think you need it on the rose and just press it in. Hopefully I'm a little bit clearer now and you can see. Like sometimes, like I told you, if you feel a need to add like a little bit more acrylic to act as glue, or if there's like a space between the petal or something, just put some down in there and fill in the space there. And you can see it's taking shape right now. There's what our rose is starting to look like right here. And there's a close-up look at it. You can see what it looks like. And I'll be back and we'll add some detailing to this rose. I'm just going to take some kind of like a little bit of a white sparkly acrylic and just add some of it on different parts of the petals. Taking a thick builder gel, and I'm going to make little water droplets on the petals. The builder gel is a little thicker, and the water droplets are, they can stand up higher and not level out. Now I'm going to flash cure that and come back and add some more on top of it. Just add a little bit more on top to give it height and flash cure it again. And when you get all your water droplets done and in place, you can give that a cure of 3 minutes. Now I'm just cleaning off the gel water droplets with a Q-tip that has isopropyl alcohol on it. Kind of fragile, if you see how thin the leaves are in the petals, that when you bump your nails on things, they kind of break. Flipped over the rose so that you could see the back side, and when I apply this to the fingernail, what I do is I look at the back side and I see if it's too high. Then I take my E-file and I kind of file it down a little bit flat so that it's not sitting up so high on the nail. I just flatten the back and then apply it with some acrylic, and it's done.